this is our prompt I used. It's been publicly available for more than a year. It's on the link you can find in the video's description. Um, uh, in If you say this, then the ChatGPT will act as if it was a computer, more specifically as if it was a Linux based computer, not a Windows or a Mac or a mobile phone, but a Linux based terminal. And then you can start giving it commands for it to execute. And there is a, I think there is a pretty interesting thing here happening. This information is well known. You can find it online, and many people have tried it. But what I just realized is that when you try to experiment with it, this is it. This is me giving it the instruction. This is the ChatGPT acting as the Linux terminal, and I'm continuing moving on. I am able to get a list of folders of where I am currently at inside this computer. Um, then, more importantly, I can do ping, meaning I can try to simulate. Well, I'm giving it a command to try to connect to a different server if it gets a response from it, and it tells me that it does. Now, at this time, we already know that. Obviously, this doesn't mean that the chat GPT is connected to the internet. It is not. I mean, unless of course you are using a pro version with a custom GPT or a plugin, whatever you call it, which connects to the browser and then gives you the information back. That's something else. So we are talking just about the large language model itself, which you can actually, this one you can test in any other interface, not only ChatGPT. Maybe we can do that in another video as well. So here, what it does is, it simulates what it would do based on its training data when it was trained. So at that point, it acts as if it was a terminal, but it's just simulating all the information it spits out. Nevertheless, what's interesting is when we move on is when we actually try to use a curl command. Developers know it. For those who don't, you can see the result right away. When I tried to use curl bbc.com, well, it spits out something, and this is a HTML code, and this is actually a code that represents the website. And what's interesting here is, well, here actually here there is nothing interesting here because it just says that the website has moved. But then I tried another, and I tried, for example, Microsoft.com, and it spit out the whole code for the website. So that means that at this point, I did a test here, and I'm looking at the code generated, and it's all there. It ends with the HTML as well. And I looked here, and it says copyright Microsoft 2022. So basically, what this means is, you can never be sure how accurate or real the information is or was at that time, but to a large degree, it should give you the information that actually was on the web and on the website at that time. That's what I think is here you can actually find. So if you go for curl on any other URL, any other website that you know of that has been online in the time that they actually trained ChatGPT, then you can actually like look at the history of the web, download it, and check what was the information there. I think this is actually pretty interesting. Let me know what you think.